So I realized that I've been doing this awkward hand thing where my wrist goes really far in front of the camera, and then I'm just like, it looks like my hands kind of discombobulated or kind of dismembered from my body. So I'm going to try to, I don't know, I'm not really sure what suggestions you have for my hand not to look really awkward going like this, like I'm waving at you with my wrist, but I will try to keep it. Maybe I'll just do, but yeah. So this is going to be a bit of a haul video because I bought a lot of stuff. I'm not going to show you the stuff that I bought for other people for Christmas because I bought a lot of that stuff too. But because, you know, I don't know if, however, some way they managed to find this ahead of time. And then they're like, ah, I saw you had my present up there, and now I know it's one of those things. And so, yeah, we're just not going to go there. Although I will show you the presents that I got for my grandparents because we already gave them to them. And that was, you know, we do gift exchanges as soon as we get them. So if it's the holiday season, we'd be like, oh, this is your Christmas gift, even though it's 2 weeks before Christmas. Okay, so for myself, it's gonna sound so bad because I got so much stuff, but it really wasn't that expensive. And I got a lot more stuff for other people, like loads and loads of stuff. We were so tired on Sunday when we went to go shopping. But here it is. So the first thing, see, I'm doing this thing with my hand. Like, I feel like they're so awkward. But, okay. So the first thing is actually the shirt I'm wearing right now. And I didn't get a lot of winter clothes because most of the winter clothes aren't on sale because it's winter right now. But this shirt, which I really like, and it's colorful, and I've been trying to expand my color range, was only $5. And it's really comfortable, and it's thin, so my arms won't get warm, and so I can roll up the sleeves, and I like to roll up the sleeves when my arms get warm. And it's important to me because usually I have my super bulky watch over here, so the sleeves have got to be kind of flexible. But it's so nice, and it's the perfect weather here to wear long-sleeved shirts in my house because it gets kind of cold in my house. So this shirt is super asymmetrical, and you would think that you could make it out of a couple layers of really thin material, but the back is so comfortable, and I would model them all for you, but it's cold. So this is so comfortable, and yeah. And then a lot of the shirts have similar themes. This shirt is really pretty for summer transitioning into fall because it's cute and it has the flower things, and these are things that I would never pick out for myself, which is why I like to go shopping with my mom. She always picks out fun things for me. And then this shirt, I don't have a lot of blues really in my wardrobe. And so this shirt is like a peacock and slash kind of like zebra, animal, cheetah. I don't know what this is in blue. So that's fun. From this other store called Bloom, I freaking got 2 pairs of jeans, and they're the same pairs of jeans. They're the same jeans, but they are so good and so comfortable, and it was a buy one get the second one 50% off. So the 2 pairs of jeans together were like $25 or something, which makes each of them like $12.50, which is cheaper than the jeans I usually get. And I know you get like the $7 jeans, but my jeans don't get holy as quickly as yours do. So I thought this was a really good deal. Plus, they look really good. But I mean, they're jeans, so what am I gonna do? So I got another winter shirt. This reminds me of Where's Waldo? And these buttons remind me of like pajama buttons. So this is, I feel like this is something that I would wear like on Christmas morning, or like if I was little on Christmas morning, I'd be wearing this shirt and I would toddle out of bed and go, I want my presents, where's Santa? But yeah, Christmas came early this year, yay! And then one more, which you know that I don't have a lot of white shirts because I don't like wearing white because most of the time you can see through it, which is not very flattering for me anyway. But this was so pretty and it's got feathers on it. And I got myself a new tank top finally. Okay, so all of this is probably boring you because you're like, oh, I'm just watching Angela show me clothes. So I'm going to show you what I got my grandpa for Christmas, which admittedly we opened it already and it didn't work so well. But so I'm going to return it, or I'm going to exchange it for another one. But now I know exactly what to get him, so there you go. So I got my grandpa this guy. The Totes electronic dartboard set, and this baby does not work so well, so I would not recommend you getting anybody that. Yeah, I would not recommend getting the Totes electronic dartboard. Don't get electronic dartboards. They don't work as well as you think they're gonna work, and if you can't keep track of your own score, I mean, I guess it's good for like if you had a lot of drinking buddies or something and you couldn't keep track of your own score, but at the same time you still have to switch out the players, so I think it's a little bit more complicated than that. Alright, so update on my art project. I've completed a lot more of it than I had previously. So if you didn't guess before, the green things were leaves, and I'm kind of making a flowery thing. It's going to be really pretty. What I like is that there are a lot of colors to use. But yeah, so far, here's what I've come up with. And I don't know, it's so pretty. And I'm not sure how it works out, but the blending just looks like it's done by paint. And so that makes me really excited. So I will continue to update that as I add more to my vase of flowers. And it's going to be a little bit ambitious to finish it this winter break, but I don't know. I think I'm going to try really hard, and I really enjoy doing it because it makes me happy. So I have two more things to say. First of all, to your question about what I would give my 10-year-old self for Christmas, I don't think I need anything material. I mean, my 10-year-old self was not very fashion savvy. The advice that I would give my 10-year-old self would be to talk to my mom a lot more and to confide in her more about what the goings on in my life. I had a pretty good childhood. I had friends. I ran really hard and played tetherball really hard, but there were, I still had a tough time sometimes, and there were some girls at school that weren't incredibly nice to me, and I didn't really know how to deal with that, and I didn't want to tell my mom because I felt like I would be putting more pressure on her or something, and so that kind of kept going in middle school and high school, and so I kept a lot of things bottled up. But since I've been at college, I've been talking to her a lot more, and our relationship has been really good, and she's been so incredibly supportive of everything. And I found that she's just a lot less scandalized by things I thought she would be scandalized by. And so, not that I've done anything particularly scandalous, but whenever I've done anything, a little bit not on like the perfect child track, I felt like I was letting her down. But I think she kind of expects that of me because she doesn't expect me to be perfectly perfect all the time, which is nice. And I wish I could tell my 10-year-old self that. I don't know if I would listen to myself or not. Because I think it'd be really weird if I were to go back in time and meet my 10-year-old self. I think that would be going against some of the rules of time and space, like crossing your own timeline. I don't think that's allowed. Last thing, number 2, I really like your hair. I've been wanting you to get it cut forever and ever and ever, and you know this because, you had the little fluff things on the side, and I think it looks good. I think it looks particularly tall. I'm not sure what you're doing to it because you've got kind of like I don't know, you've got a lot of volume this way. It's like you're kind of wearing a top hat, which I don't know how I feel about that yet. So you don't have to tell me how you get so much volume in your hair. But yeah, so my parting question to you is not particularly difficult. I just can't think of a good thought-provoking question right now. So I'm going to make you exercise your brain and do a little bit of math. Here's my question to you. I'm going to give you 190 marbles and a lot of little bags. So you have to distribute the 190 marbles in the bags. Your one condition is that no 2 bags can have the same number of marbles. So what's the greatest number of bags you need to put all 190 marbles in the bags, distribute them in the bags? So that's a pretty easy question. I'm sure you can figure it out. So I'm going to sign off this vlog now, and I'll see you tomorrow.